Alright, friends, we are back for another one. Now, I am a little bit behind on this one. I know some others have already put theirs out or their videos out. But what we're going to go over is the new update, the 1.0.43 Autumn's Blessing. A lot of new stuff added in this update, a lot of good things that I am pretty happy about. But I'm gonna get right into it. I'm gonna kind of cut through some of the other stuff, stuff that's not as interesting to me, um, for the sake of this video, and just kind of explain a few things that are new. So the first thing here, we got some new heroes, new artifacts, new war pets. We do have new marksman heroes coming into the game. It'll be Ruby and Kalen. The new artifact as well coming into the game, Roaring Rager. I have seen a picture of this. I'm sure most of y'all have as well. It looks like a rocket launcher. It's pretty cool. Um, and then the new pet, Wind Weasel, as well. Now, as y'all know, on my main account, I am a mage main, and then on the restart account, we're going to be playing calves. So I will not be purchasing or really invested in any of these, at least not at this point in time. The next event we have Crimson Autumn Event Series, City Themed Scarlet, Adornment, Avatar Nameplate, Landscape Agreement. Now, this is an event that I'm going to go over in a separate video. Some controversy surrounding this event as well. This is very similar to some of the previous events, like the Halloween events. Very similar event, just different prizes. Black Friday Bonanza. Probably brings you select your desired item to add it to the bonanza and enjoy huge discounts. No luck, no draws, just amazing deals. That'd be pretty nice. Personal development improvements. Now this is what I really want to go over. Let's see. Decorations can be added to the reliquary from Season 3 onwards. Once you reach level City Hall 16, when you unlock an epic or legendary decoration, you can activate a number of decorations in the reliquary and receive their buffs. You can upgrade a decoration and enhance its buffs by spending the corresponding decoration blueprints. Now this kind of goes hand in hand with this landscape agreement event, and I will go over that as well. Let's back out real quick. So we are on the restart account. Now we can go to the reliquary here. So we do not have decorations here in this yet. However, we do have the event. So we can get the actual decoration, but it does not look like we can actually activate it right now. And what's kind of, to me, bad about that is, short version of it is it's going to allow players like me and others who spend to go ahead and upgrade those and then have them immediately ready to activate as soon as we finish Season 3. Or start Season 3. It says from Season 3. But moving on, improved Titan's Legacy rewards. Season-specific legendary hero tokens have been changed to universal. That is a big win both for low spenders and spenders, pretty much for everybody. After purchasing and unlocking Insight Room, you can now choose new legendary artifacts. Alright, so this is for Season of Strife. For your max level reward, Infernal Flame, Rattle Spear, Visage, Deathless Vines, Goldcrest, and Oath. These changes will take effect in the next Season of Strife Titan's Legacy event. Improved VIP rewards. This is a massive change. This is going to be very good, in my opinion, for player retention, because it allows you, once you hit that gold token in VIP, it allows it to be universal, so that you can save up those tokens a lot better for later heroes. Like, for instance, me, I spend, but I'm going to be playing Cav on this account, and in Season 1 you have Emerson Bakshi. Season 2, you have Ferrandio and Theodore. However, in Season 3, there isn't really a Cav hero that you're going to want to focus on. So in Season 3, this allows me to save up these universal tokens, especially if I've already maxed out my other two Cav commanders that I stated, so that at the start of Season 4, when new cavalry come out, I will have universal tokens available to be able to put into them. To custom hero token generation changes to better match your progress through the game. All G4 hero tokens received from rewards will be changed to G5, so that's going to help for future. This is really not going to make much difference to new players yet until they get into the Season of Strife seasons. This is more for those in later game seasons. Unpurchased bundle improvements. To improve the experience of purchasing bundles, we are implementing auto stockpiling for certain bundles. Each month, unpurchased SVIP bundles will be automatically stockpiled up to 20. Can be stockpiled for later purchase. Every day, unpurchased supply station bundles will be automatically stockpiled up to 10 bundles at each tier. Can be stockpiled. So this is good per se to an extent, but this really is only for high spenders. Only high spenders are really going to have SVIP, and only high spenders are going to be purchasing supply station bundles in general. Most people, lower spenders, are going to be purchasing other bundles that also give you speed ups and things like that, as it's just going to be a better investment for their account. However, I could see them potentially adding some stockpiling for later bundles. One that I would like to see them add and allow it to be stockpiled would be the daily deal bundle, the one, this one. Sorry, not that. We'll have to get that here later. This bundle. If you could stockpile these, that would be awesome. But moving on, where were we at? Season improvements. Improved artifact selection for season artifact compendiums. The number of desired artifacts can be selected has been changed from 2 enduring, 4 and conquer, and 6 to anointed to 6, 4, and 2. So they flipped it. Alright, so I see why they did that. So when you get into Anointed, you can select the 2 that you really want, and you have a much higher chance. Excuse me, of getting that artifact. Whereas if you are in a lower tier, you have to split between multiple artifacts. So you have a less likely chance to get the one you want. Alright, and it looks like we'll get an additional, so you'll get, what is it, 1 every 10 and then 1 in 20, so maybe we get 3 of them now? The way that I'm understanding this, improved token store exchange. The token exchange store is no longer separated by tiers. Item amounts that were originally unlocked by reaching Anointed, the highest season grade, can now be unlocked by reaching Enduring. So does that mean those that in Anointed and Enduring can get the same rewards? That's what I'm understanding by that. And again, this is really going to take place over the course of seasons. Most newer players won't see this until the next season, Season 2 and onwards, or at the end of Season 1. Improved Season Store. The new exchange item Ember Key has been added to the Season Store. Ember Keys can be used to open Enduring, Conquer, and Anointing artifact compendiums at the end of each season to receive artifacts. So the way this sounds, like maybe you could purchase an Amber Key, and if you don't happen to get into the Anointed and you're in the Conquer, maybe you can unlock Anointed with that. The difficulty of Season 1 Argerstone, A Date with Destiny, has been reduced. The objective now requires at least 3 alliances with 70 members. Okay, that's not the biggest deal. Improved recovery vouchers. Alright. Alright, that's a good one too. So what this does is it really makes each event more useful. So the order of Phase 2 gathering forces and Phase 3 preparing for war has been switched. Points awarded from keeping the peace and gathering forces have also been increased. This just makes it so that all 3 phases are actually useful, instead of just the troop training phase, which typically was in Phase 2. most of the time, um, the Brink of War rewards were won based off of that training phase. And this is just if you try to migrate during the middle of a season, it's going to cost you more to do that. That's to help keep player retention and to help keep um, people in a season and to keep them from migrating out mid-season and kind of hurting that what do you call the kingdom? Sorry, Alliance system improvements, new quest settings, new options for unit type and unit level requirements have been added. The merits, okay, that's pretty cool. Rewards for merit bounties, death bounties, resource healing bounties will be allocated according to the Alliance management system. The higher the unit level requirement, the greater rewards. That's nice as well. The higher level your unit, the more resources it costs us to heal. That's a good one too. Okay. Changes to the mechanics for obtaining battle supplies. In order to make obtaining resources fair, when Alliance members contribute to battle supplies through daily activities, the base chance that they will produce mana is now linked to the amount of merits the contributing member has gained over the seasons. The more merits a member has gained, the higher chance they will produce mana. Okay. The Alliance priority list now includes features such as member search, bulk removal, the ability to enable and disable permissions for specific preset ranks on the priority list. Preset rank priority permissions. Administrators can now enable or disable permissions for a specific preset rank. All right, so this is good for the R4s and R5s to help um, delegate tasks. So you can set people, say, in R3 that are not necessarily officers of the Alliance, but that are extremely active and can help with like Alliance management and membership management and things like that. Okay, I mean that's not the biggest thing. That's pretty cool though. And that's another one that's just kind of a quality of life thing. Combat experience improvements. Okay. Improved artifact controls. Added the new strategic map artifact skill quick casting option in settings when enabled. Zooming out to the strategic map layer and pressing the artifact skill icon will automatically select a target and cast the skill instead of. This is awesome. Okay, so give you an example. On my main account, I use Blink a lot. And sometimes, or most of the time, if you've watched any of my fighting videos, you will see that I fight zoomed out. And sometimes when I go to use the blink, it will automatically zoom you all the way back in, and then you have to zoom back out. Sometimes it's even made me misfire blink and mess it up, and so it causes different issues for those players that zoom back out or that zoom out and fight zoomed out. Added Legion buff sources, added rally. Okay. All right, this is cool for those that really like to read about the data to really, really hone in and improve their marches. Okay, that's just a quality of life thing. That's for later seasons as well. Improved cosmetic systems. Added relocation effect, battle card, report card, profile tabs to the cosmetic system. They can be obtained from SVIP. So for the Krakens and those that have SVIP, this is just something to give them to purchase for their excess VIP points and cards that they happen to get from the bundles they buy. It's pretty cool. But for those lower spenders, mid spenders, this is not something that's really going to affect them very much at all. Improved breaking through rewards. Changed rewards from breaking through event. Personal rewards can be claimed up to twice. Previously 3 times, so they lowered it. The number of tokens gained by reaching the highest personal point tier has been increased from 1 to 2. So they lowered the amount of times you can claim it, but increased the gold head reward. But then they lowered the ranking rewards. So that, I mean, that just kind of balanced itself out. I mean, they should have just left it how it was. Improve war pet training, improve user experience for the exchange house, allowing you to purchase multiple skill cards quickly and easily. Added a surplus XP reminder when upgrading war pet skills. When the skill card or war pet being consumed exceeds the required amount of skill XP, you will be prompted to. Okay, I mean, that's helpful for those that click real fast, but I mean, when you're upgrading pets and doing things like this, you should automatically be paying attention anyway. I mean, that really is just kind of a man improvement. Alright, I do like being able to turn this on and off. This is amazing. I do enjoy this, especially in earlier seasons. So this right here, just a little while ago, I was searching for a mana node, level 5, and I clicked search. It took me to a level 5. I clicked on it, and it had 1,000 mana left in it. So somebody didn't clear it out all the way. And it's very frustrating that when I'm searching for those and, stuff like that pops up, whereas this is going to help to where it will not take me to nodes that are half empty. Alright, this is cool. This lets you know with how many units you can heal currently with your current stockpile of elixir. That's nice. Alright, bug fixes. Fix an issue when completing Drive Out Darkness quest and Sentry Post would fail to grant prestige after Season 1. Fix an issue with the Alliance build speed buffs. Alliance building speed buff from the Alliance skill. Huh, that's funny. That'd be nice if that hadn't us. But anyway, our overall assessment of the 1.0.43 Autumn's Blessing, I mean, most of it is pretty good stuff that's been added, but the best thing is this right here. Them changing these to universal legendary tokens, it should have always been like this. Instead of only being able to get tokens for heroes that you had already awakened. For instance, like I told you, I am not mage. I am going to be a cavalry main on here. However, I don't have any legendary cavalry heroes yet, and I can't get them until later in the season. So I was having to claim tokens for. I chose Garwood. When I could have been claiming to save them up for when I am able to get the hero that I want. But with that being said, that is a huge win for the lower spenders, the free to play, for pretty much everybody, honestly. It allows you to be able to prioritize your account, especially for those troop types that you really, really want to be able to play. But with that being said, we are going to go ahead and cut this video off here. I do appreciate it, each and every one of y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one.